as we set up for the opening bell this morning, just wanted to reiterate as well the ADP numbers that we got earlier that came in stronger than estimated. And yet, here we are back in the good news is bad news era for the market. So ADP showing a gain of 239,000 jobs, which is compared with the 185,000 the economists had been estimating. So again, as we talked about just a few moments ago with Jennifer Lee, doesn't give the Fed a lot of room to slow down. When you see a hot number like that, they do tend to weight more the official Bureau of Labor Statistics number that comes out on Friday. But nonetheless, if ADP is any indication, that one could be hot as well.
Yeah, the biggest segments that they saw growth or sectors that they saw growth were leisure and hospitality, 210,000 jobs added there, and then 84,000 jobs added in trade, transportation, utilities. But there were some significant offsets. Professional business services, that declined by about 14,000, and even in the goods producing manufacturing sector, that was down by about 20,000 jobs there in the quarter.
Yeah. 75 basis points. Wow, we say it like it's nothing, but this is a huge increase coming off the back of an even higher, even a similar increase. I mean, these are big increases, and we haven't seen it yet in some of these GDP numbers. But wow, I mean, we could be sitting here in the first half of next year talking about a lot different growth trajectory for this economy.
What is it going to mean for those mortgage rates, which are already above 7%? So there's the opening bell on Wall Street on this Fed day. You see there the opening bell. Yeah, apparently it's a group of tech CEOs, which private community of tech company. Oh, CFOs. There we go. That's hence the F.
F-suite.
The finance suite. Anyway,
catchy.
So we're looking at a lower open here this morning ahead of the Fed, but it's not seeing much change, right? Because we tend to see a little bit of treading water on Fed days as investors wait for more guidance. There's going to be, as the 75 basis points is largely baked in at this point, there's going to be more attention paid to the press conference and any kind of glimmers, hints dropped by Jay Powell and company as to what is going to happen next. So we've got a little changed open here on this morning. And I imagine we're not seeing a lot of decisiveness on the sector level either.
Yeah, sector performance getting an F on the morning thus far here. As out of the gate, it seems like we're down on about 9 of 11 S&P 500 sectors. The biggest decliner right now is the real estate sector here. You're seeing that down out of the gate by about 0.9%. However, we've got one bright spot at least here right now. You've got the materials select sector, the XLB, that's up by about 0.3%. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ here to see where we've really got the most activity. And we'll just make this equal for a hot second here just to give you a good look at the heat map here. So relatively split, but clearly more decliners than advancers here. The biggest advancer, Match, we're going to talk about them later on. And for those out there looking for love, MTCH up by about 14%. So Match getting some love on the day. Airbnb, though, as we were breaking that down by about 4.7% on the back of its most recent earnings report. And then Peloton, you're seeing them pedaling lower by about 4.2% as of right now. We'll see exactly where that continues to move as we move on throughout the rest of today here as well. But putting that back to an market view here and also taking a look at some of the mega cap tech stocks. You're taking a look at Microsoft. It's up by about 0.3%. Alphabet or Google up by about 0.3%. And then if we could take a look at some of the market caps here, look at Amazon below $1 trillion right now.
For the first time since, what is it? It's been a long time since we had Amazon at these levels. I'm trying to remember when the last time was. And of course, Meta had fallen below $1 trillion market cap as well. And now we're seeing Amazon fall below that level. It closed below that level yesterday. And so it has not recouped it since 2020. So it hasn't been that long, but long enough.
Significant move to get above $1 trillion and maintain there for a while, but we're seeing that reverse just a little bit here on the day.
Yes, a commentary on the status and state of tech stocks right now.